Hello. So it's been a minute, I know. And please disregard my Fight Club looking eye. It's actually just a shower cleaning incident. I was too close and turned my head. Anyway, so I've been reading in the Old Testament again, just rereading all of it. So right now I'm in Exodus. I kind of didn't go in chronological order, but anyway. So reading in Exodus, and there's just this little very short passage that just jumped out to me, and I don't know, I just loved it because it was such a good depiction of how the Lord speaks to me, and I think how the Lord speaks to all of us, right? And so it's Exodus chapter 3, and it's when Moses is, basically he's already fled from Egypt, and he's like just doing his little like shepherding thing, leading sheep around in the desert. And so in verse 2, there the angel of the Lord appeared to him as a fire flaming out of a bush. When he looked, although the bush was on fire, it was not being consumed. So Moses decided, I must turn aside to look at this remarkable sight. Why does the bush not burn up? When Moses saw that he had turned, or when the Lord saw that he had turned aside to look, God called out to him from the bush. And I just love this because I love that it was, so basically we get busy doing our thing. He could see that there's something weird going on and go, well, that's not my business, right? Or I'm sure science can explain that, whatever, he could have disregarded it, but he had a curiosity and an openness. And I wonder what it is. I don't know what it is, right? Like I had no preconception, like what's going on. And then when the Lord saw he had turned aside to look, then he spoke because he was open and he was curious and he was paying attention, right? He stopped what he was usually doing to investigate, to listen. And I love this because, for one, when we read the word, right, this is a perfect place for the Lord, that we stop what we're doing and we turn aside to look. Like, what is this? What does the Lord have to say today? How can I, like we read in there and we let the Lord speak to us. But I think he does it in anywhere we stop and, like, when we stop and look. And I just love the fact that it said the Lord noticed that he turned aside to look and then he spoke. Because sometimes for me, it's like the littlest things. Like a while ago, I did one on a bug on my screen and how it spoke to me. Like the Lord used it to speak to me about things that had to do with my fear and my trust and my level of trust in him. Anyway, but like just those little things, anywhere that the Lord is noticing that I'm stopping, I'm open and I'm looking and I'm listening and I recognize, this is out of the ordinary. Are you trying to tell me something? Are you trying to show me something? Is this a parable for me to understand some deeper concepts? Like, why did this happen right now? Because the Lord is in complete control of when things happen in my life, even the little things. And sometimes, especially the little things, are the things that are the most exciting for me to recognize the Lord is speaking through, because he's paying that much attention to me, not just doing these big, massive things, but like these little tiny personal things, like just for me, that he's trying to get to. It just helps me understand how much he's wanting to communicate with me. And anyways, I just think it's really awesome, this idea of turning aside to look, stopping, wondering, being open, and then the Lord speaking through something. And so anyway, I'm going to stop there because I know I can start babbling and I don't want to do that. So